So now we have the part of the show where Russell Bruner is going to teach us how to treat a lady on the dance floor. And I want you all to imagine that we are in a bar, and myself, Lady Lou, I'm standing at the bar having a drink all on my own, probably not having so much fun, and then enter Russell. And his mission of the evening is to ask me to dance and knock my knickers off.
Fair enough. So when I first enter the club, I guess the first thing I do is I take to the floor myself. I love feeling the music, and I also like giving that bit of a, like, let's call it a peacock display. You know, if you demonstrate that you are having fun and into dancing, that sets it up. Well, one, the lady knows that you can dance and that you are fun and you have a good sense of rhythm. So they're going to see you out there. And then you see them. There's a lot of body language that works into this. And if I could give advice for ladies, it would be if you want to dance, don't set up so many barriers. If I have to rearrange furniture to get to where you are, or if you have like a bag and a coat on and a drink in your hand, like those are all signs to me that maybe you don't want to dance. But if you're out on the edge of the dance floor and you don't have you've managed to check your bag and your coat, and you're up there and you're feeling the music yourself, and we make eye contact. Eye contact is key, because eye contact is that first connection where you can have that first moment, see each other, and then make your way over to each other. When I approach a lady, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce myself. I'm like, hi, what's your name? Would you like to dance? Maybe not even with words, but with the signifiers. And then, this is it's their reply. Would you like to dance?
Oh, sorry, sir, but I don't dance.
Oh, you don't dance? Well, that's up to you, my dear. Well, let me know if you change your mind throughout the evening. I'm here dancing all night, and I would love to dance with you.
But I just don't feel confident really dancing. You look so good on the dance floor.
Oh, I'd be happy to show you. I've been dancing for years. It's a lot of fun, and I'd love to show you some steps.
All right, then.
And then the first thing we do is we let the lady take a step in. We don't both go in at the same time. We'll end up stepping on each other's toes. So we let her come into where she's comfortable. And then we start rocking back and forth, because it's really important that we start out in sync. It gives us a chance to establish, that we're both on the same page and we get to feel how our bodies move together. And then we just keep on dancing. Sorry, that's more the visual part of the show right there. But how does it feel?
Okay, so first of all, how do you take charge of that situation? Because, like I said, I'm not a confident swing dancer, but you have the ability to just show me where I should go and take control. And what would you say to the guys out there about how to do this?
Oh, well, you have to lead, and by leading, you have to know where you're going. If I don't know how to move myself, how am I going to move a lady along with me? So just feeling and knowing where you're going and being a step ahead, because you have to lead. You have to know where they're going. You have to pre-lead the thought. If I want a lady to do a turn, for example, I'm just going to be right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the door for her. So opening up that door, I'm not pushing her through the door, I'm just opening it for her and letting her go through at her own pace and her own, present herself how she likes. Opening up the door, she goes on through.
Do you push her through a little bit with the back, or?
Oh, no, I let her take her time.
Oh, such a gentleman.
And we sink back up, gracefully into her arms.
Okay, and then crossing the arms, and now you're at behind me.
Oh, yes.
So, would you recommend that the men get close in this point, or do you feel the moment? Do you feel what's appropriate, and how would you know that?
Oh, how do you know what your boundaries are? Well, it's all very unwritten, unspoken words. You can feel where they're at. You could feel where their comfort level is, I think.
By looking in their eyes and reading the face expression, or?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's body language, it's hard for me to really put it to words, but yeah, when you're dancing with a lady, you can read the body language and as a way of communication. You know when when there's confusion, and then when you can make clarity. And like I said, when you first line up to dance together, you can feel where their comfort level is. If they're not comfortable getting that close to you, they'll be a bit they'll hold themselves back. And if they're comfortable, they'll get close.
So it's all about taking the time to read what she wants and what she's comfortable with.
Yeah.
Because, I've been asked to dance by some men, and they feel, to impress me, they whirl me around as many circles as they can really fast and push me this way, push me that way. And I just sort of end up getting a bit disorientated. And actually, I feel like it's their dance and not my dance.
Yeah. That would be a prime example of how not to do it. When I ask a lady to dance, I've already noticed the type of shoes they're wearing and the way that they're moving, and women usually aren't ready to take off on a sprint when they're wearing the high-heeled shoes. So I keep the dancing small and contained, and I'm paying attention to the way that their body moves. All ladies are different heights. And I'm also paying attention to their technique, where they're putting their hands, and how much pressure they're putting into it. Because we're essentially doing a balancing act between the two of us. So we have to find that balance together. If I'm just going to muscle her way through it, she's probably not going to be too impressed with how little attention I'm paying to how she's moving naturally, and the things that she has to musically give to the song as well. Because we're collaborating on this number. We want the dance to be more like a conversation and not like me shouting at her. Yeah, just calm, together.
Wonderful. So it's almost like sex in a way, because there's a bit of like the introduction and then the foreplay and the synchronized of movements, and you give some, I give some, and then together we unite and it works and it fits together. And then you can have fun and do whatever you want after that once you've got it.
Right. We wouldn't want sex to be just like a demonstration of me trying to show off how much of a porn star I am. Because well, you can do it that way. Maybe that's your thing. But for me, I like when we can both like bring both of us together in a unified, conform kind of a way.
Beautiful. Thank you, Russell.
Yeah.
And all the men out there, I really hope you're taking notes, because believe me, if you do this with a lady on the dance floor, she will be melting in your hands.
Thank you, dear.
So, should we have a toast to a job well done?
Thanks again for having me here.
Such a gentleman, Russell. Thank you very much.